Hey, how you guys doing? This is Gabriel, Lemaine, ZSlash, here at the Brooklyn Festival with...
I'm Gene Hayworth from Mount Canyon Press, Boulder, Colorado.
Okay, I see you have 2 books held up to your chest like they're the 10 Commandments. Tell me what they are.
So the first book is called The Gentleman's Tailor. It's a magical realism novel by a German named Mariana Leckie. It's a story of a woman who loses her husband in an automobile accident and becomes visited by a ghost. The ghost helps her through her grief.
Does he help her through her grief with wingtip shoes and finally made suits?
He actually distracts her from thinking about her dead husband because he himself actually had a wife who was unfaithful, and he asks the narrator to help him through his own problems.
Okay. So tell me a little bit more about the plot. How does their relationship work out? I mean, maybe not the end, but is there more kind of really, what is it? Not so friendly at first?
They actually have a very interesting relationship. She meets him on the stairs of her apartment building when she comes home from her husband's funeral, and he explains that he knows that his wife has been cheating on him, and he thinks that maybe she can help him out a little bit. Unfortunately, as the story progresses, he starts to disappear, so she notices that there are holes in his hands and holes in his arms, and she desperately tries to bandage him up to keep him from disappearing.
Okay. What about this Cloudbreak, California?
Cloudbreak, California is a memoir by Kelly Daniels. Actually, Kelly wrote the memoir when his father committed a murder. His father actually killed his nephew and was put in prison. Kelly and his father were both surfers, but Kelly was never a very good surfer. And when his father went to prison, he thought he wanted to prove himself to his dad by learning how to surf. But he also decided to run away, and he went down to South America and traveled around, ate mushrooms, that kind of thing.
Okay, so this is pretty much about him discovering himself?
Exactly. That's a very good way to put it.
Could you tell me about this booth we have here?
Yeah, I've been very fortunate. There are 3 publishers represented at the booth. We have Exterminating Angel Press. I'm Gene Hayworth with Al Canyon Press, and you've already talked to Tom at Uncivilized Books. It's a very interesting combination. So we have literary fiction, we have books that talk about culture, counterculture, and graphic novels.
Okay. Thanks very much for talking with us, man.
Thank you very much.
This is Gabriel Lemaine, signing off.